I'm Larry Dobbs, and you're watching Dragway Memories.
Thanks, Larry. That's perfect.
Ball's Cannonball from Amherstburg, Ontario, and this car here running at the Spring Nationals in C gas. You can see it in the front, it says a 302, so they caught on to the small inch lightweight combination. Here at Dragway Park, you can see that the front end's all glass and removable. And this car was quite a wicked piece. Spent a lot of time in Michigan as they were a lot closer to theirs, Alan. And the Cannonball second paint job. There was a paint job earlier than this. And always a 4 or 5 speed Nash transmission in the car. Here with partnership from Reeves, and Reeves doing the driving now. Still in D gas with the 302, always, like I say, a 5-speed car. Doing some bracket action here at St. Thomas. And here we go again. They've got the front end all patched over for some aerodynamics, so you can see that it's well worn at this point. They had many different engine builders. Lastly, pretty much Booth Aarons did all their small block work. Usually had very small inch small blocks, and the Cannonball is still alive today in the bracket racing version. Phil Sampson and his team make sure that this car is still in existence and doing a great job. Welcome back. We've got some action from Tri-City Dragway in Saginaw, Michigan. And we've got a modified production car.
Opel Kadett.
Yeah, up against a Mustang.
There's actually 2 Opel Kadetts at this race, which is rare.
Unusual. Love the wagon. And that is a familiar 69 Camaro. Can't make out who it is, but I have seen pictures of it. A lot of Michigan area racers at this WCS race. A modified production 67 Camaro. Looks like he's missed a gear.
I'll say. 1971.
Albert Clark.
This. He's all over the place.
Out of Muncie, Indiana. He gets her a little sideways, straightens her up.
This is Ross Martin footage from 1971. WCS points meet NHRA style.
Nice looking Opel Kadett, all tricked out, candy paint chopped top. Up against a stocker Chevy wagon by the looks of it. Campbell and Davis. E modified production up against this B gas Duster. I would have to say the Duster's got a Hemi in it. Up against another stock Eliminator style car.
Evil handling machine, this one.
Looks like modified production in the right lane, and left lane has got a bunch of stock Eliminator vehicles. Obviously some time trial act. Dick Wienel in the D&J Automotive running in B gas with a Hemi in that Corvette. Was a real Corvette, by the way. Mile deep candy paint. Albert Clark out of Indiana. Getting her mostly sorted out now, keeping it in somewhat of a straight line as he motors on by. Takes the W.
Apricot Brandy, the most beautiful Corvette that's ever run in Modified Eliminator, according to Ross Martin.
It's a beauty. Beautiful candy paint job on these machines. All lacquer back then. Super D-automatic Hemi Challenger out of McGurdy Dodge. No idea who those players are. Great footage though from Ross Martin. Here's Albert Clark again. Oh, he's on a roll this time. Look at the slicks firmly planted. And he is on a record run there. Stock eliminator car in the other lane. And we can't quite make out that J gasser, but I would imagine it's got a 6-cylinder to be that low in J gas. That is a 6-cylinder powered Camaro. Dave Bortman from Muskegon, Michigan. So this is a local track to him, Tri-Cities. Muskegon, Saginaw, and I forget, Dade City, I think is the other place. Tri-Cities, anyway. Bortman with the stalker. Corvette having all kinds of handling woes as a stock eliminator wagon moves on by. Oldsmobile. Gabby Young.
Seagas.
Nice looking. Looks to be a 32.
5-window coupe.
Slowing as he gets to the quarter-mile stripe. Another Dick Wienel car out of D&J. This is a Dodge-sponsored car. Believe that to be a real VIN Hemi car too. I believe it's restored. Looking like all the other restored. Dean Nicopolis, Kendall GT1 major sponsor on that factory vinyl top car. Originally, I believe that car was a 444 barrel car converted to a Hemi. Still a rare car. E.L. Williams. This car made an appearance in, I believe, Popular Hot Rodding magazine.
Yep.
Beautifully turned out machine. Queen Bee. Another African American team, if I can say that.
You can.
What's that? Syndicate Motor Service or something like that?
It's a Nova and it's in Pro Stock.
It's a Pro Stock, so I like it.
Here we go. Cayuga. Super Boss.
Yeah, it's some kind of T-bucket having its way. Here's the lanes coming back. Now you can see that this is the later on. You can see that where the return road is now, and the BP sign giving the tower as well, giving you a clue as to it's much later in the 60s now.
Some interesting cars ran the track back then, I must say.
Thunderbird versus a modified Hillman. Here we go with the Midnight Special, one of them. That is the Seagasser. Blue Tick.
Interesting.
There's the D-Gasser, the Road Runner.
Tony Martino. Tony's Ford.
Yep, in the other lane.
64.
And some kind of Austin there.
You should know who that is. You know who that is.
We know who that is, and that is an earlier shot with a small block, the Carbelt Speed and Custom sponsorship, Carl Rowland. Miller and Gregory in the orange machine. Gonna motor right on by, I would think.
Love to get a better picture of this. Look at the intake.
Look at the intake, is up a sky high.
Early tunnel ram.
This is the majority of cars that you would find at the track.
Yeah.
During this period, showroom stock. Just getting into the big speed equipment business where they sold tons and tons of components, mag wheels like you wouldn't believe, headers, just ready for an explosion in the drag racing and muscle car industry. Shazam in the background, later become the James Boys.
You gotta kind of squint your eyes. We apologize for that, but
B Gasser coming around.
we take what we get and we
Yeah.
try to do the best with it. And like Bill likes to say, it's a lot better than nothing, and it is.
It is.
Valiant.
There's our Road Runner.
This is cool.
Dragon Fever C modified stock. That is a NASCAR category.
Quick glimpse of Jimmy Moore's car in the background there, the Chevelle.
Yeah.